Hello YouTube, and welcome to another Primal video. So today you're going to see a bit of free-for-all on the map Slums. I'm going to be running around with the silenced MP5, and today I want to talk to you about things that are working for me in this game. So, not things that aren't working, but things that are working and how I'm making them work. Hopefully some of these things will help you in your game as well. So, a bit about this game. I've got my headset cranked and I'm trying to figure out where people are, and I can see that dude on the right hand side. I'm going to go out and just fill him with holes in a second. He doesn't even know what's coming. Good aim, Caleb. Anyways, I only got 7 deaths and there's 30 kills. Win the free-for-all lobby. Tend to find free-for-all actually not a bad game type for me in this, especially when you hang around this area, because there's a spawn around here, on the left here. You'll see another guy runs out, take him, run through here, and I'll probably come back out or get killed by someone else. But this area is a good one to troll see, because there's a spawn point right down the back there, and you can just take them out. Anyway, things that are working for me, and hopefully things will work for you. A couple of things. First one that's working for me is switching my search preference. Oh, got dropped again. Search preferences. Not many people seem to be picking this up, and they're getting very frustrated with this game. This game's a little bit different to Modern Warfare 2.5. I mean, Modern Warfare 3. You've got to change search preference. Go for best if you're going to be playing free-for-all. Definitely, if you're playing with a team, doesn't really matter what your search preferences are. But yeah, check out, this is frustrating, dude spawned right there and just running around with knives the whole game. It's very funny. So, search preferences. Check out search preferences. When you go find game, you can hit the X button on your Xbox controller, and you can search for best, normal, or then there's another one which is pretty much any game you can get. Here isn't a bad spot either, because there's kind of 2 spawns around here. Other things that are working for me, other than the search for best games, that works really well for me. So I've got a decent internet connection. I don't seem to be as penalised when I choose that. Get gunned from the back in a second. Choosing best is good. The next thing I do is I actually reboot my router just before I start every time. One thing I heard about recently was a thing called buffer bloat, which was diagnosed recently by a tech and another guy spawning in here, so you just enter the map. Very busy place. Good place to be on Slums. Buffer bloat. Yeah, so I reboot my router every time before I play, and I seem to get good games whenever I've just rebooted. The second I start getting bad games, I get off, I reboot my router, start again. Apparently buffer bloat can appear to be like lag. It's a delay of processing of data packets.
Be advised, hostile UAV incoming.
Awesome. I'll die a couple of times around here because of that spawn too. So buffer bloat's a problem, so I just start respawning, rebooting, respawning. I always respawn.
UAV on standby.
This dude is trying to knife me the whole game, it's pretty funny.
Friendly
So rebooting my
UAV
router. Next thing that's working for me, this MP7 is working for me, especially with silencer. Silencers in this game seem to be so important, and submachine guns. Submachine guns with silencers on this game, because every engagement in this game seems to be at sort of the close to mid-length. You're never really getting long lines of sight unless you're on a couple of those different sniper-centric maps. But mostly, submachine guns seem to win the day, and a silencer seems to be a great thing to have. Also, the laser sight is just a fantastic thing. Lots of MLG players also seem to be picking this up. So if you're watching that MLG scene, then you're probably going to notice a lot of red dots are being available as well. Other things that are working for me, UAV. What can I say about UAV? It's just fantastic. You get points when other people get kills. Well, you've got a UAV in the air and it counts towards your next kill streak. Fantastic stuff. UAV, fantastic. Everyone should be running that, especially when you're playing team games, because that's going to enable your whole team to see what's going on. Watch me run around here and get this dude. He so deserved it. Alright, so next thing that's working for me, when I play solo, I've kind of got 2 different game modes that I play. I play in solo modes and I play in team modes. When I play in team modes, I'm playing with clan, obviously. When I'm playing with clan CBC, because those guys rock. You guys rock, go clan CBC. But when I'm playing solo, I seem to be playing a lot of free-for-all and a lot of hard points. The great thing about hard points is that all the hard points are the same. They're predictable. They happen in the same order every game. They start in the same place. So you can rack up points in that. Good way to rank up quick, but also a good way to get good KDs. I'll be putting up a video about how to play hardpoint later on this week. So free-for-all I'm really enjoying, and you're going to see me kind of do some stomping in this lobby. Good lobby to play in. Played 3 or 4 games in this. Good people, good fun. Lots of, you know, talking occurring between me and 2 other guys. Friended them up, and hopefully we'll play 30 again at some time. But UAV, just one of the best score streaks these days. Things that are working for me on the team front, playing in a team, domination and hardpoint. Again, playing with the team, knowing who goes where, having that strategy, that's been really helpful as well in playing this game. Another thing that's of interest, that might interest people, is traditionally I've been a Control Freaks user. You know, those things, the little extensions that go on top of your controller. Or your thumbsticks. I've taken to taking those off for this game, and I'm playing on a sensitivity of 6, and playing on a sensitivity of 5 with Control Freaks. But now I'm playing without those and seeming to do okay. My aiming isn't as precise, I don't think. But you know, I don't think I'm suffering for having lost the Control Freaks, and it also means I can play better when I go over to a mate's place and just pick up his controller without having to have my $15 Control Freak on there. That said, I do find that if this was a longer range game, if this game was at longer distances and I was playing assault rifles, I would probably want my Control Freak. But in this game, you can see I'm just mostly spraying with that red dot and silencer on and hoping to get the kill, and I do, because the red dot is ultra handy. And the stickiness in this game seems to be a whole lot better as well. Have you noticed that? The stickiness of getting people under your reticle and it kind of sticking to them. Being there just seems to be there. Yeah, anyways. So I mean, there are things that are helping me out, you know, and that was the game types, doing, you know, the best search, rebooting my router to prevent buffer bloat, adding a silencer, running UAV, playing free-for-all on my own, and domination with the teams. So yeah, I'm having a blast with that. So here's 2 more videos that are from the Modern Warfare 3 series. One on the left about head glitching, which is on the Clan CBC side. One on the right about things that might help you out in Modern Warfare 3. And of course, a like and a subscribe is always appreciated. Feel free to smack that like button, that subscribe button, so you can see more of the videos coming up. And I've got one coming up shortly about how to play Hardpoint, so don't forget to check that video out on how to play Hardpoint. And that's all there is. I'm Primal1806, and I'm out. The second this thing allows is for you to hide behind something, have complete coverage except for a little bit of your head, which means it's going to take me to my position. So I finally get in the middle and I go to work. Now in this clip I'm playing with online tactics, and as you can see, I'm shooting at him and he's shooting at me.